Hello, hope you've been happy, healthy, and safe. Today we are going to do another pick your pile reading. Okay, so timestamps will be down below. So go down there to pick your pile and we will jump right in. Okay, so if you picked pile 1, these are going to be your messages. Well, first we will call in the guides, angels, whoever might have a message for you today. Okay? Count 3. Okay, good. There. Alright, so what do we have for the collective YouTube viewers today? For pile 1, please, Spirit. Pile 1. Okay. Okay, so I feel like this is giving me breakup vibes right now because you got the love, but it came in upside down. You have the heal, and then you have success and growth. So it kind of feels like someone here has recently maybe split up from a situation or something like that. They've moved past some sort of relationship, I am feeling, and now they're in the healing stage because they broke themselves free from something, made a decision which created new beginnings. I am really feeling like you broke free from something, okay, from a situation. Now this doesn't have to be actual partner. It could be you broke free from a job or something like that, or something that was holding you in chains, basically. Spirit is saying there is success and growth. So if you've come here thinking you made the wrong decision, I'm hearing from Spirit, no, there's success. This was successful. There was growth in this situation. So whatever the relationship was, make sure that you take from it the lessons for your growth moving forward. So don't repeat the same mistake. Don't repeat the same behaviors, the same patterns, okay? Is what I'm picking up from Spirit here. They're just saying right now you need to find balance within your everyday. It feels like feels a little bit like you're lost now because you're on your own, so you don't know, well, should I do this or should I do that? And I feel like you get overwhelmed by the should I's that you end up not doing anything. And on the other side of that, I feel like some of you need to find balance because now that you don't have this relationship, you're focused on work, you're focused on, maybe having too much fun, maybe drugs, alcohol, something like on that nature, and not. You need to find balance is basically what this is saying, right? So whatever it is, you need to balance your work life, your home life, your fun life. You need to have it all balanced. You can't just focus only on fun times and forget about relationship or home or job or whatever, okay? Your base chakra, so you need to come home to yourself. You need to ground yourself. You need to figure out what is important to you in your everyday life. So prioritize your finances, prioritize, maybe make a schedule. I will allot this amount of time to my job. I will allot this amount, of course, we have jobs, we have schedules. I will allot this amount of time for fun. I will allot this amount of time for my creative abilities. I will allot this much time for working out. Things like that. You really need to find balance within all those areas, not just, focusing on one. So if you're just focused on work, or you're just focused on your fun times or your relationship, you need to ground yourself to move forward and create new beginnings towards what you're trying to achieve, okay? I am picking up from this solar plex that deals with your power, your ego. For some of you, I am picking up, you are very much in your ego selves. You are, I want to say that vanity is popping into my head. There's a low self-confidence within you, and so you spend your money on your vanity, okay? Yeah. And Spirit says this also needs to take balance. So if you don't have time or money to invest in these things, some months, self-love is wonderful, but self-love isn't vanity. Self-love isn't going to get fake eyelashes. Self-love isn't going to get Botox. Okay? So you need to, self-love is, going to get a really good meal. Self-love is taking that time to have a bath. Self-love is standing up for yourself and setting boundaries. That's self-love, okay? So the other stuff is vanity and luxury, okay? Botox, fake eyelashes, liposuction, whatever the case, maybe working out to excess, all those things. You need to work out, you need to move your body, but when you are using steroids or you're using something, that's not self-love. That's the opposite, okay? So there needs to be, you have to be okay within your own skin, your own frame, okay? So that's coming across. You need to believe in yourself and believe that you can succeed towards whatever it is you are trying to accomplish, because there needs to be a little bit of healing here, because it feels like you don't truly believe you can get where you're going without this vanity. I want to say vanity. For some reason, vanity is popping in my mind. And ego, the ego self. And you really, it feels like whoever I'm connecting with, it feels very much like you associate vanity with success, which is very odd to me. Sorry, that's odd to me. But there's an element here that your success doesn't rely on your vanity, unless you're a model or an actor or something like that. And even then, I mean, still, you know, you only want to go so far before you start looking fake. And really, that Spirit is really saying you need to be comfortable in your own skin. You need to be real. You need to be real with yourself, and you need to be real with other people. Believe that you are enough. Believe that you are worth something. Believe that you are beautiful. Believe that you are handsome. Believe in yourself is really what I'm getting from this. Helpless and hopeless. It almost feels like, yeah, you're very not okay with your own frame. It feels like whoever I'm connecting with, you're having a problem aging. Number one, that's a real problem for you. Yeah, you have to move past that. Take your power back. For some of you, I almost feel like it's almost third party related. Like people are telling you maybe you've gained a little extra weight, or maybe you know, your hair's not perfect, or maybe your makeup, you know, like it's almost like I'm getting that vibe as well. So, yeah, no, I don't like it. You need to take your power back, okay? So, whoever I'm connecting with, you really need to take your power back here. And take the lead. Take the lead in your own life. Take the lead in taking your power back, because yellow and orange, and what drives you. Orange is about passion. It's about, you know, take that back. Yeah, I really am picking up, you need to be in your own frame. You need to communicate real with yourself. You need to look in the mirror and be real about what you love about you. You know, maybe you did gain a little weight. Maybe you have to start working out again. But again, I'm getting that don't be excessive about that, right? Like, find balance. Okay, let's see what else, Spirit. What suggestions does Spirit have for you right now? Let's actually use this deck. Let's see. Yeah, it's strange reading. Sorry. To me, it's strange. Sorry. To you, it's probably perfectly exactly how you feel. You have the manifesting dreams. So this believe in success and being hopeless, Spirit is really saying, like, first you have to believe in yourself. You have to take the lead in living your own life. And you will succeed in manifesting your dreams. Right? You don't have to... I'm just feeling somebody here giving away their power to others. And maybe I am connecting to a model or an actor or a singer or something. Maybe other people are telling you you can't succeed if you're not perfect, if you have a wrinkle, or you whatever, right? And so that's kind of, no. You can. Okay, you need to proceed softly. So again, with that ego, you need to tame the ego. I have almost a feeling that whoever I'm connecting with too, you have a habit of going to extremes. So let's say you take on a hobby. You take on that hobby with all force. Like, you just go at it. And you are just kind of obsessed with that hobby for like ever. That's just popping in my mind for some of you. Again, that need for balance popping through. So, you know, you can have many hobbies, or you can, drinking is popping in my head too. Maybe you indulge a little too much in drinking or alcohol or something like that. Spirit, again, that's a side message for somebody. You need to balance that. You need to not, you know, like, just run with something. You know, like, oh, this is, you know, you want to manifest your dreams, but you have to take little steps. You have to sacrifice certain things to create that balance in order to get what you want. And Spirit, I'm getting proceed softly. So, you know, my inner power grows in moments of gratitude, right? Oh, quietude. That said gratitude. Quietude. So there's an element here too of you taking time for yourself, and you don't always have to be surrounded by people, or you don't always have to be surrounded by people giving you opinions. And I get a feeling that whoever I'm connecting with, not only are you very in your ego self, very vain, but you're scared to be alone. Yeah, you are scared to be alone with your thoughts. You're scared to be, really alone with your thoughts, because it might reveal something to you that you don't like about yourself. But Spirit is saying you need to do that in order to manifest your dreams. I know it sounds catch-22, but you really do have to find yourself before you can find what you're truly desiring. Okay? And then you have mending bridges. Because of your ego self, your vanity, I feel a little bit like you treat people badly, especially if they don't look like you or they don't act like you. I'm feeling a little bit of mean girls energy, and this doesn't mean you have to be a girl to have this energy. You could be very jealous of other people having something you don't have, and looking a certain way, or having a certain job, or something like that. So you need to move past that, and you need to mend bridges for those you've actually hurt. And if this is a addiction that you had, you need to move past that. You need to, maybe you were really mean as an addict, and maybe now you're not an addict, or maybe you still are, and maybe you need to balance that out as well. Okay? So take that how it resonates. I know it's not going to resonate for all of you. Okay. Is that what Spirit wants to say? Do you want more? Yeah? One more. Okay, we're going to take one more card. That's the bottom of the deck. Okay, we'll shuffle. And then we'll take one more. Okay, what else? Communicate freely. So, with you as well, I'm almost getting an energy that you do communicate freely, but almost a little bit too freely. You just say what you're saying and it actually hurts people. So you don't actually put any thought of what you're going to say before you say it. You just blurt shit out and then piss people off and whatever. They just look at you like, oh, you're the butthole or you're the, whatever. I'm not going to say it on here, but, you can't do that. You have to I'm getting an element of whoever I'm connecting to. It's like you get caught up in the moment and you just say shit. You just blurt shit out. And that doesn't help you. Because all it does is hurt you and it also hurts other people, okay? So, side message for one of you. Okay. What do you guys need to surrender moving forward? Let's get one of those cards, okay? Okay. And no, I'm not getting sick. I just didn't drink enough water and now I'm really dry. Forget my life. Okay, so surrender to non-action. So I do feel like whoever I'm connecting to, you always gotta be in everybody's business. It actually feels like that, okay? And you always have to control situations. So yeah, I'm really getting a lot of ego. You really need to balance out that base chakra and that solar plexus chakra, okay? And create that balance, because this card is actually, I think it's the wheel. So spirit cautioning you that you can turn this wheel at any moment, and that can go good or that can go bad. So you really need to find that balance and really take a step back from trying to control everything. Trying to control how you age. Trying to control how things go in your work. Trying to control people. Trying to control situations. Stop doing that. Okay? Spirit is really saying. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So yeah, side note, if this is, again, we started with the moving past relationship, right? So there's an element here that you think that by, this is so strange. Sorry, to me, this is strange. It's not, maybe not to your situation, right? Probably you understand it 100%. But to me, this is strange. I guess because it's not an energy that I'm really familiar with. So that's why it's so strange to me. But it feels like maybe you broke up with somebody and now you're in the vanity. Like, if I change myself to make them love me again. So if I go get Botox, if I go get my hair done, if I go get my nails done, if you're male, I go work out constantly all day long, every day, maybe they'll love me again. Spirit is saying That's not how stuff works. Sorry. Yeah, that's not how stuff works. Basically, people just won't love you for that. There's obviously, and I'm getting the vein, you may have been too vain, or you may have been too much in your ego self for this person. So you can't, or maybe you were too controlling in the relationship. Something like that. Or maybe you were too emotional, or, and so now you've lost control of this person, and now you want that control back. You want them in your life again. Or if it's not a person, it could be a job, or it could be whatever, right? But you need to come back to yourself first, and then it'll all fall into place. You just have to come back to yourself first, okay? No amount of Botox or whatever is going to make someone love you. Do you know what I mean? If you're a shitty individual to begin with, and you're in your ego self and all about you, and you're selfish and you don't think about the other person, they're not coming back. I'm sorry to say. So you have to find yourself first. You have to do that inner work. You have to find that balance, and then and then things will turn around for you, most likely, and you'll probably find somebody even better than the person you were trying to be with. So I'm sorry I had to give that message, but that's what Spirit is telling me right now. I'm sorry. So sometimes Spirit doesn't, I've said this before, Spirit doesn't always tell us what we want to hear, but they definitely tell us what we need to hear. And they tend to deliver the right person to give that message. And today, I guess it's me. Not that I wanted this message for you, but I guess you need to hear it, okay? Those you love you. So people do love you, okay? They love you for being you. But when you're caught up in everything else, the vanity, the ego, it's hard to love you, okay? To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. Exactly. Okay? So vanity, who cares? Who cares if your hair is a mess? Who cares if you have a wrinkle? Who cares? People that love you for you. They don't love you because you have a wrinkle or you don't have a wrinkle. They love you because you're a good person. Most of the people that I absolutely adore, they're old as, old. And they're old, and they're fun, and they're down to earth, and they're, so no, I don't care how they look. I don't care, what I do care about is that they're fun, and they're good people. They're good to the core. You're not bombarding them with all your or they're not bombarding me with all their problems. They're not bombarding me with, with their vanity. They're not bombarding me with being better than, if I tell a story and then they gotta tell a story and do the one-up thing. Those people are very annoying. If you are like that, stop doing that. Nobody likes that. I'm gonna be real with you. Let them tell a story. If you have a story that's relatable, then tell that story. But if it's a one-up, I went to Mexico and I met this blah blah blah, and we had I went to Hawaii and I met this grand person and they took me on, okay, or if I'm a hard worker and then you're a harder worker, do you know what I mean? Just don't do that. Okay. Yeah, and just be you, and those that love you for you will love you for you. Wrinkle, no wrinkle, fake eyelash, no fake eyelash, buff or not buff. Okay? They'll love you for you. Alright, I'm gonna leave that there and hope you stay happy, healthy, and safe. Okay, if you chose pile 2, this will be your reading. We are going to clear the energies from pile 1 and get right into pile 2. New energies, please, Spirit. Okay. I just have to do a pendulum clearing here too. That. Please clear the energies. Okay. Stop when you're done. Okay. Okay. Sweet. Alright, let's use these guys and get into what's going on for you. Let's see, what is going on for pile 2, please, Spirit YouTube viewers, for pile 2. Okay. Ooh. So you have the 7 of Earth, you have the 3 of Fire upside down, so let's see what we got here too. And then you have the Wheel. Okay, so I feel like currently, maybe you made an investment and now you are waiting kind of on the results of that. You are not seeing the expansion or your goal. You're not seeing it. It's, your vision is askew. Okay? However, luck, and there is progress on your journey. So you are progressing within this. You're not seeing it yet. Spirit is saying you need to make a decision, communicate that decision, and have patience towards the decision, okay? It does feel like you were very generous. And this kind of blocked an opportunity for you, is what I'm feeling, because the Ace of Fire came upside down. This has actually caused you some introspection. You've been in your hermit mode, so you've been kind of going inward. You've been kind of trying to figure out why this all happened the way that it happened, okay? Spirit is saying you are moving towards structure. You are working towards finding your balance, your structure, your in every day. Things will progress for you. You just have to believe in your own talent. You have to believe that the recognition that does come through for you is legit. Okay? And then success will come. Okay? Success will come. But let's see what you have to do to get there. right? Like, because this can go either way. So let's see what we got going on here. Okay, what do you suggest they do to make this success happen? You have to follow your bliss. So, it feels like there is something at this time that makes you very happy. And music is standing out to me, okay? So you have to really focus on following that path, okay? Planting seeds. You have to plant seeds in the right places for them to grow. You don't want to plant your seeds on concrete. I don't know why this is coming, but whatever, we'll run with it. You don't want to plant your seeds in concrete. It's not going to grow. You want to plant your seeds in soil. So you need to figure out ways. So if it is music, let's just use music as an example, okay? This doesn't have to be music. It could be anything. It could be art. It could be, there's horses in here, which represents strength for me, but maybe you're, who knows, maybe you're a jockey. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know, something. You want to make sure you're talking to the right people, you're networking with the right groups, things like that to achieve the goals that you actually want to achieve. So you don't want to, if you're trying to manifest becoming a famous singer, you don't want to go to coffee shops and drink coffee to network. You want to go to places where there's potential for people that might be looking for new talent. So you want to go to places where they're playing new artists, things like that. You want to, you know what I mean? Like, go to the right places, network in the right places, okay? And then you want to embark on an adventure. So I'm getting feeling from this card not to take things so seriously, because I feel like, when you want something so badly, you actually push it away. You want to have fun with whatever you're doing. So you want to take fun approach, lighthearted. That's what I'm looking for. A lighthearted approach to it. Like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Excuse me. Don't put all your eggs, sorry, and somebody might be coughing. I almost feel like somebody has put all their eggs in one basket and they're like, oh shit, I knew I shouldn't have. You want to I don't feel I'm translating this right. You just want to, you want to take a lighthearted approach. You want to expand into other areas. You don't just want to focus on one thing, okay? And you want to embrace new adventures and new outlets that might bring about what you are trying to manifest. Okay? If that makes sense. Okay, sorry about the cough there. Excuse me. That was kind of unexpected. So maybe that's a sign. I don't know for you. Okay, let's see. Hope and happiness. You need to focus on your happiness, remaining positive, remaining in that I have instead of I might have or I don't have. You want to really focus on the what I will have or what I do have, okay, is coming out to me. And then infinite blessings, like, so Spirit is saying, and with the success and the talent and stuff, I believe that there is infinite blessings for you, okay? I really am feeling that as long as you can, I really do feel plant seeds in the right places, you're gonna be okay. Because it feels like you have a lot of talent and you're recognized for the talent you do have, and possibly you could be recognized by an emperor right now, because maybe they're recognizing the healing and stuff that you've put forward, and that your self-esteem and all of that is kind of growing, you know. So they're I'm feeling that you're a leader, you're influencing somehow, and that could be, again, for some of you in the music industry, but it could be in other areas. This could be talking about work, this could be, because I mean, with the Pentacles, with the investment and stuff, it does feel like this is going to grow for you, okay? Yeah, definitely. It feels like, you know, it feels like there will be a lot of abundance and happiness for you. Let's get some surrender cards, and then we'll get a message from the universe, and then I'll move on to pile 3. Okay. Yeah, surrender to creativity. So definitely, whatever it is you are trying to create at this time, there is going to be a lot of success for you. But like I said, you need to plant your seeds in the right environment for them to grow. Okay? That's your takeaway here. And if you don't know, maybe brainstorm some ways you can tap into those environments, you know? Yeah. So we have Hubba Hubba is your universal message. So you know that dreamy look of deep, soulful love. You've sometimes seen it in the eyes of another as they gaze into your own. Expect a lot more of it. So yeah, definitely, I feel like whoever this is, whoever I'm connecting to, there are some really good things coming in for you. You just have to have that patience, right? Don't give up before you even started. Okay, that's all I have for you. I'm going to go moving on to pile 3. Let's clear the energies and call in our spirit guides and angels, please, for pile 3. Okay. All right, let's see what we have for you guys. Let's use this pile here. And we will see what the energies have for you today. All right. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. All right. All right, for you guys, we have upside down, we have movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, within a spiritual union, and then you have your crown chakra upside down. So right off the bat, I'm getting the situation for you guys here is you're at a stagnation of making a choice when it comes to a spiritual union. You're not using your intuition. Your crown chakra is what lets in the information. And I feel like you're not listening to it when it comes to a certain relationship here, okay? And that really is affecting, because you're not making a decision towards it, that's actually creating no movement, okay? Okay, so I do feel like there's endings here to solitude, though, for you. There is a change in your financial and material changes. So this can go either way. So if you're in a good financial position right now, Spirit is cautioning you that you may not be in the future. However, if it's the opposite, where you're not in a good financial situation, that also is coming in as a change for you. Upside down also is the obstacles and challenges. So whatever obstacles and challenges you were facing, there's also a change towards that as well. Okay? For your future, I do feel that there is going to be some jealousy, perhaps some deceptions, envy towards what you have, right? Because you have the prosperity begins, things growing, and again, this could be within a spiritual union. This could be, I am feeling that this almost feels like literally it could be a relationship that you and another have that's very spiritually aligned, but it also could be your own spiritual evolution that's going to create prosperity for you, but there is going to be some deception and envy around you. You have the Destiny card again. This was in the upside down. So I am feeling from this card is that you've reached your destiny. You're reaching it. This prosperity and stuff, you're reaching it. So you've harnessed the power to reach new heights, if that makes sense. Okay, but Spirit cautioning you that there may be some deception or envy around you. However, reading this, for some of you, I am feeling that this is your own deception and envy. You almost are not believing in yourself, and you're not believing that you're destined to have prosperity. Okay, is how I'm feeling for some of you as well. Okay. What advice does Spirit have for you? What advice does Spirit have for you? Okay. You need to own your Queen of Fire energy, okay? So you need to sit in that energy and be the Queen of Fire, okay? This is what Spirit is saying. You need to be determined to reach the goals that you have set out to reach. Don't be meek. Don't waver in your self-worth. Don't give yourself self-doubt. Just keep rolling. Keep rolling forward, okay? They are saying, though, proceed softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. So just really think before you leap forward. Take, I'm getting for this pile, just, you need to sit in quiet and listen to your intuition to make sure that the decisions you're making are the best ones, okay? But you need to block out the outside noise in order to do that, okay? And they're also saying you need to heal the past. It says, I step into my future with strength and clarity. In order to do that, in order to step into your prosperity, your success, you really do need to do the healing, the inner work, that sort of thing, to move past and create growth. Learn the lessons that you're meant to learn, okay? And then, yeah, you will manifest your dreams, but you also need to manifest your dreams. So you need to shift your focus from lack mentality to the I already have it, even if you don't, okay? And let's get one more. This will create joy for you now, okay? Create your own joy. I always ask people, do you wake up happy or do you wake up miserable? Like, oh my god, I dread the day. I really have not a whole lot going on in my life right now, but I wake up happy every freaking day. I'm just happy to be alive. I'm just happy I woke up. Right? And I feel so much love and so much happiness just to be here for another day. So Spirit is saying you need to embrace joy, even if it's just for little things, like, you know, you stumble upon a penny, you know, like, that's a sign from Spirit if you do. But, you know, hey, you're a penny richer. Right? Like, think of life that way. Don't think of, oh, this guy gave me the finger at the stoplight and my whole day is ruined. Don't be like that. And don't be like, oh, I gotta wake up and I gotta do this and that. And don't. What good is that doing you? None. Okay? Let's get some more. Let's get some of these. Okay, reassess certain situations in your life. Reassess if those are the right decisions for you. Reassess how you're feeling. So if you are always waking up in the negative and everything's going wrong for you, reassess why that is. Okay? Because there might need to be some sort of healing within you in order to create that abundance you require. And forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. Don't hold on. I'm getting a feeling of holding on literally to everything. You need to let stuff go. I've said this before, most people are living in their own bubble. Something that might bother you real badly has no effect on them. It's not even in their frame. If you're wondering why they run away happy and you're all angry, it's because they don't care. So you shouldn't care either. You shouldn't care so much what other people think of you or what other people do or what other people have. Who cares? Care about you. Okay? And forgive and forget all that other stuff, right? If somebody didn't react the way you thought they would react or whatever, then move past that. Let it go. Let it go, okay? Because everybody's different. Everybody's different, okay? Just because you do things one way doesn't mean everybody thinks the same as you. Okay. Surrender to miracles, okay? Understand that miracles are real. They will happen. They do happen. They can happen. But you have to believe and be open to miracles occurring in your life, first of all. And that's exactly what this card says. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Exactly what I just said. Feel and know that these events are real. Also what I said. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that the miracle can happen. Okay? So very important. You know, very important. Miracles do happen. Okay. And then we'll get a message from the universe, and then I will leave that there. And do a lot of editing. Which is, y'all know, is just my favorite. I hate editing. No, I don't. It is kind of fun, I'll be honest. But I'm not very good at it. I'm not gonna lie, so whatever. I'm getting slowly better at it, though. I am. I think I am. Maybe you don't, but I do. So I really don't. Whatever. If you're watching, you're watching. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. So I do feel like there is good things coming in for you, but you have to be careful that deception and envy either around you or within yourself, right? To clarify, the primary rules of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore, hardly. The primary rules of love are to yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo. Get your love on. So yeah, like, I really am getting a feeling that you need to just be in your Queen of Fire energy. And remember, that's a feminine energy. It's just an energy, okay? And that's just an energy of being passionate about life, okay? And love, and just where you're going, and to be happy to live another day, okay? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna leave the reading there. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay happy, healthy, and safe.